Join us in this 2-minute lease option structure explained by Spencer Roane.
In the late 80s, we became a dealer. We felt at the time that if a street retailer was dealing with Mr. and Mrs. Smith and getting them approved for chattel financing, we could do the same thing. So we went out and bought some houses, put them in the community, had them all ready for somebody to move into. And people loved the idea. The house was already ready for them to move into. But the problem that we had is that they couldn't qualify for financing. The street retailer was doing 20 and 30 houses a month, and they had a lot of clout. But the finance company, who was willing to sort of look the other way on some of their applications, we would submit an application and it would get turned down. So we went through this process over about 6 or 12 months, where we had plenty of people who wanted to buy our houses, but we couldn't get them approved with the finance companies. A lot of the buyers that we were dealing with, and back then and still today, had questionable credit. A lot of people either don't have credit or they have credit scores in the 550 or 600, 650 range. And those scores are generally too low for most chattel finance companies to accept. So in 1991, Lex and I got together and he drafted the lease option contract for us. And I'd like to say that in our wisdom, we were doing something that was the right thing to do for the next 30 years. In actuality, Georgia is a very landlord-friendly state, and we felt like if we were selling these houses on a lease with an option to purchase and somebody defaulted, we could file eviction and get them out of the house and get repossession of the house much quicker than we could if we actually had a credit transaction where you had to go through repossession. So we started in 1991 with a lease with an option to purchase.